Hey everyone, I'm not sure why that's... There we go. Hey everyone, we're about to play the fourth match in a standard 5-match league. We are 1 and 2, and I would like to play first. With our Temur Superfriends deck, by the way. I think we keep this. No ramp, which is usually something we want in our opening hand. That's why we run 8 cards that can ramp us, and 4 Oath of Nissas, which can find us a thing to help us ramp. But we could draw it, so we play turn 1 Lumbering Falls in case we do. Because if we can play either of these early, we're pretty happy. And we have removal. We have way to dig for whatever it is we need as well. So this is pretty good. Pretty solid hand. I mean, depending on what we're playing, we may wish we had something like Fiery Impulse in our hand. But we'll play the Falls in case we draw our Leaf Gilder or what's his face? The other one. Oh, there's a Fiery Impulse. So we didn't, so we just play the tapped Fumarole. Next turn we probably play Oath of Jace. That is my plan. Yeah, that's what we do for sure now. We wouldn't mind hitting a mana guy here. Oath of Nissa, Oath of Nissa, Oath of Chandra. So we're up against blue-white. It could be an aggro deck. Also might not be. So I'm thinking I'm going to discard 1 Oath of Nissa and 1 Oath of Chandra. I just am not sure how good Fiery Impulse will be, but I'm hoping it's good, I guess. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll end our turn. So we discarded 2 other oaths with our oath. How about that? Kind of surprising we didn't have any land there, did we? We kind of need a 5th land right now. There it is. Okay, so Oath of Nissa can help us get to it anyway, but we'll play our Oath. So, is it a ramp deck? I don't know. It's starting to look that way. We can play Cinderglade untapped in the fairly near future. So I think I take it. And then I think I play it. I can play Mountain, actually. Or Shiva. Yeah, I play the Mountain. So Cinderglade can come into play on tap next turn. We hope our opponent taps out for something this turn so we can play one of our Planeswalkers. And like if we can play Jace, bounce a creature that he plays, and then play Sarkhan the next turn, that's pretty gross. And then Jace is drawing us cards in the meantime, and then on the next upkeep they can both draw me cards. Next turn, I mean. So that's what I would like to happen here. So our opponent did not tap out, which I don't like. I don't like that. So I'm going to try to play Sarkhan here. We're just going to go for it. Counterspell. You have 7 cards in your hand. I mean, come on. Yeah, Spell Shrivel. Okay. End our turn there. Going to want Dispels if our opponent's packing a lot of that stuff. So I think we just start attacking with Lumbering Falls because until our opponent taps out, just try to put pressure on him that way. He can't do anything about it, so it's got Hexproof. We leave Fiery Impulse mana up. So until my opponent taps out, we just keep smashing with this Lumbering Falls. And once he taps out, we have lots of things we can do. Looks like he's tapping out. Okay, he is trying to ramp into something gross, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, good to know. Kind of leaning towards playing Thunderbreak more than I am Jace at this point. Yeah, I think we play Thunderbreak and up the clock. Except I need to actually add red mana. And then we'll end our turn. But we definitely want negates and dispels against this guy and less removal. From what I've seen so far, anyway. Oof. That's probably not good for us. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. We might even want Root Out to blow these up. I don't know what our opponent's playing. It's clearly a ramp deck, though. 2, 3. You still have 5 mana. You can play Dragonlord Ojutai right now. That would be messed up, I have to say. But it's a real possibility. Jace? What? Who plays Jace? Okay. Alright, Jace. Okay. I think we play our own Jace. I think we swing for 4 at his Jace. And play our own Jace. I think we play our own Jace first, though. I suppose that makes sense. I could play Oath of Chandra, too, just to get in more damage, but I don't think I really want to. Nah. Okay, that's probably worse. So, maybe I should have taken it. We'll attack Jace. So now if Jace bounces him, he's dead. And we'll go ahead and play Deathcap Cultivator as well. And end our turn. So our opponent has a lot of mana. We have a lot of removal in our hand that doesn't seem super useful in this particular situation. Maybe we'll get to our emblem. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He probably has the big scary guys, the one who exiles my stuff, which is not good for us. We just have to side in ways to eliminate his ramp, like Hedron Archive, to have a real chance. And we probably side out basically all the cards that are in our hand. Because even if we bounce him, it's awful, obviously. Like, he gets to do the exile effect all over again. Yeah. Blue-white ramp. Interesting strategy. Guess you counter stuff to make the game go long. I feel like an aggro deck would just run this over, though. Red-green ramp has other things going for it. It also has, like, ramp spells that can get it there faster. Okay, well, there are worse things, especially because I have Jace in play. Well, I guess he can attack my Jace. He is. Maybe it's an Awakened deck, I guess. That does need some ramp. But he has this in it, which explicitly is for colorless spells, so that seems less than likely. No. Okay. We're going to scry 1, then draw a card. No, I don't think so. We keep drawing lands. Okay. I guess I killed Jace with my this guy. Except I didn't tap my mana right, did I? And then we're going to use both Oath of Chandra and Fiery Impulse to kill the land. Since we have all this removal. We have all 3 of our Oaths assembled. Instant win, right? Kapow. Okay, I did not expect that, clearly. It's not so good for us. That means Jace is going to die. Goodbye, Jace. I killed his, I guess, but... Oh God. I think it's scooping time. I'm ready. Yeah. Oh, it's Kozilek. Probably still scooping time. Our opponent just drew like 1,000 cards, so. Yeah. Ooh, whoops. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and scoop this game. This is a horrible matchup for us. The ramp deck already is bad for us, but a ramp opponent also has counter magic. I think we want root out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to side in against this. We do not have a good sideboard for this, other than root out, which isn't even going to be amazing, but it'll do some stuff. We just have to play like a really early Thunderbreak Regent when he doesn't have mana up, basically. Or a really early Arlen Cord when he doesn't have mana up. One or the other. Yeah, Fiery Impulse doesn't seem great. In fact, Roast seems okay if he's going to be awakening his lands. Chances are it'll be better. Anyway. And Radiant Flames also doesn't seem amazing. So yeah, we'll go down to that. Hold on to our Oaths. We have Roast, Radiant. So we have some removal, but not as much as we had. And I think that's probably a good thing against this deck. Alright, I would like to play first. Now this is too small, isn't it? I think this is a keep. It's a little bit risky, but early Ramp, early Oath of Nissa both bode pretty well for us. And like I said, sticking one of these early is a pretty big deal. So we play Lumbering Falls first so that we can play Oath of Nissa, or I guess if we draw an untapped land like we did. Now the question is, do I play Leaf Gilder? No, I don't think I do, because even if I do, I'm not going to be able to like ramp into anything. I mean, I can play, I guess, Oath of Jace next turn, but I think I'd rather use Oath of Nissa. Alright, we will take a Planeswalker. Jeez, I feel like I've hit a lot of Oath of Nissas with my Oath of Nissas. Alright, I think we play Leaf Gilder. So Kiora can actually help us ramp into like Jace and stuff like that. Which there's Oath of Chandra. Do I want to try to play Kiora right now when he definitely has counter magic up? I don't think so. I think I just swing and play a Leaf Gilder. Next turn we can start swinging with our Lumbering Falls again. Maybe that'll get us there. It is pretty good against him. Tap out. Why doesn't he want to tap out? I don't understand. Okay. So, this is the plan. Swing for 5. Until he taps out, we just keep beating down with our guys who are already in play who haven't been countered. Can't play Thunderbreak yet anyway. I could play either one of my Planeswalkers, though, if our opponent taps out. This is encouraging. Well, I'm still okay with that, I think. Would have been nice to draw a land there, but now we just play Kiora, I think. And then I think I use our -2. What we really need is a red mana source. Of course she didn't hit one. Okay, that's all we get out of it. Play our Yavimaya Coast and end our turn. Yeah, we didn't have the mana to play Jace. We would have rather played him, obviously, but there's his Jace. Okay. So do I just like bash with my Lumbering Falls? I mean, I can play next turn. I mean, I could try to do it now. Oh, I can do it now, actually. Play my Thunderbreak. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I have to choose a creature. Wait, oh no, up to. I can just click OK. Alright. I can also play Leaf Gilder, huh? May as well. And Thunderbreak. Alright. I don't mind him having to cast that now. That may mean, though, that he has another Planar Outburst and just needs the 5th land for it. So I think we just keep going for his Dome. I think that's my plan here. Instead of doing anything else. So this turn we can swing for 4, 6, 9. Right? Yeah, that is right. Is there some way I can produce enough mana to activate both of them and just win? I don't think so. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's sort of 8 mana is kind of what I'm working with. I'm going to do the reveal ability and see what we see. If we get another Thunderbreak, we probably want to play it instead of attacking with the other thing. So, Deathcap Cultivator. No, I think we just go for the land. Being able to activate... Oh, I get to put both anyway. So I guess I will. Being able to activate the abilities as much as possible is relevant, I think. So, blue, green... So 4, 6, 9 drops into 4. I mean, the danger is that Jace could potentially get his ultimate off. But if he uses Planar Outburst, uses Jace's ultimate, I might be able to find a way to play Oath of Chandra and Jace, which I think just would kill him from the Oath of Chandra damage. Got him to 4. Because he might have a sweeper, I'm just not going to play the Deathcap Cultivator right now. I don't see a good reason to. Did we get there? Oh, we can't use the ultimate till next turn anyway. I don't know what I was thinking. And Planar Outburst. Oh, I guess Planar Outburst would do it. Because then I can only swing for 3. All right, we got there anyway, though. Good. Good, good. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't put Negate in the last game. I regret it now, not having it in. And I think we can cut more like the Oath of Chandra while it does damage. This isn't going to have targets very often. I mean, I guess it's maybe solid in the sense that it can damage his planeswalkers, but I think 2 is probably plenty. I think Oath of Jace this is one of the few times where I like having it a little more than Oath of Chandra. Oath of Nissa still we keep a force set of course. Do I trim another root out and put in something else? Might be worth it. We didn't see that many targets. Other than the Hedron Archive, I don't think we're going to have targets. So maybe you just want to disperse because it can actually bounce Planeswalkers and Hedron Archive. So I think that's good. All right, let's roll with this. Okay, I think this is a keep because we have Ramp and we have Jace, which I like. Could be better, certainly, but no hand's perfect, so. All right, well, we have a way to deal with, whatchamacallit if he plays it, Hedron Archive. Right, he's probably going to try to counter one of our mana dorks, but turns out we're just drawing all the mana dorks. So we're going to play Leaf Gilder first, because if he gets Delirium, that can be pretty relevant. Oh, he's stuck, huh? How about that? Silk Wrap? No, Sky Spawner. What? We haven't seen that around at all, and then suddenly he has an Eldrazi Sky Spawner? Now, I mean, Radiant Flames is actually pretty good against Sky Spawners. Okay. We play Fumarole. I think we do, because then we can play Jace next turn. And we play Deathcap Cultivator. I mean, I guess it makes sense in a ramp deck. He may only run like one of them or something like that. I'll take it. Sure. Do you have another one? You have like an aggro hand? What is happening? This does not seem like the same deck we played. Where our opponents... We have one Radiant Flames left in our deck, but... And I guess maybe we should try to dig for it here. Jace is not going to be that good right now. Not going to be that good. I mean, I guess he can bounce an Eldrazi Scion, but then he dies. I mean, he's gonna scry for me. Maybe that's worth it. But it might be just worth it to play Oath of Jace first. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna block with these guys anyway, so I think I should use their mana because it's less flexible than these are, depending on what we hit here. So, Oath of Jace. We play Leaf Gilder in our second main phase if we don't do anything else. Okay, negates. Seems like it should be good. Alright. Do we want Root Out? Seems kind of like a dead card right now, so I don't think I do. And... yeah, I'll lose a Forest. Then I'll play another Leaf Gilder. And then Lumbering Falls. I guess I could have played the Cultivator. Might have been a little better. But yeah, these are terrible against Eldrazi Scions. I don't know what happened in this game that our opponent has transformed into an aggro deck, but that's what's happening. So we're going to take it. Three, four, five. He's up to 7 mana too, so that's worth mentioning. Ooh, what? These are cards we didn't see at all in the other two games that I'm not prepared for at all. Like, I sided out my roasts. I mean, I didn't side them in. I would have. Okay, well, this is bad. I think we're just dead to Eldrazi aggro out of this deck, which did not seem like an Eldrazi aggro deck in games 1 and 2. So, blue-white Eldrazi ramp, I guess is what this thing is. I mean, Radiant Flames is still pretty good on this board. Granted, we lose some of our own creatures, but it still kills everything with the Drowner. That's something. May even be worth it to bounce the Drowner so that he can't tap my... oh, he'll still be able to in response. Still be able to in response. Yeah, he's doing it now. Making my mana not work for a turn. My extra mana, I should say. Which does suck, but... and you can also swing for lethal, basically, too. You're not that good right now, Sarkon, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess that's what we do, is just play Jace and bounce that thing. Like, what else can we do? He's going to get more freaking Scions, of course, but we're dead, basically, no matter what else we do, so... seems like a much different deck. I don't know if I've ever seen quite as extreme of a difference between the first two games and the third game. I mean, the Drowner makes sense, like, that he would have it. We saw some ramp stuff, but the The 2 Sky Spawners have messed this up. He actually can't recast it, I just noticed. He's going for me. Oh, now he can recast it. No, he can't, not yet. But he can play it next turn, tap down my creatures, and kill me, so. We do get to scry. No. Okay. If I can hit... No, that won't even save me, but we'll try. We can swing for 4, 6, 8, 10 right now, but that's not going to be worth it. So I'll play Oath of Nissa here. Arlen. I don't think you do much, but I'll take you. You do more than Lumbering Falls right now. So if I have to bounce one of these, sort of, I think that's really where my hope lies, is in bouncing one of these. So I'm going to do that, bounce one of them. He could easily have counter magic, so yeah, that's worth remembering. I guess because of that, I can tap my mana in such a way. Yeah, I can leave negate up and play Sarkhan here. Okay, I think we would continue to leave negate up, although chances are he just plays his Drowner again, so. But we'll see. If he tries to do something fancier, we have negate ready. We could. Though I guess there's no guarantee that, I mean, I think that he's going to play his Drowner, in which case we can't do anything about it. We're still not dead this turn, even if he does, is the good news. And we can draw 2 cards next turn and see if maybe we can find a way out of this, but I don't know what could do it. I guess Oath of Chandra plus Radiant Flames could kill the Drowner and all the other creatures and keep me with at least 1 dragon. I guess that's not terrible. Yes, I mean, I would have left Radiant Flames in if I knew this deck had Eldrazi Sky Spawner. Did not know it did, obviously, after game 1. Right, our opponent is deep in thought, so I will pause for a while so you don't have to listen to me try to fill the time with my voice. Well, this is interesting, that our opponent tried to play Hedron Archive here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we just negate that, right? Yes, I think we use negate. Does drop us to 3, but I think it gives us a potential opening that we didn't have otherwise. Oh my god, he scooped! He wasn't dead to our board. I mean, he had Drowner of Hope in his hand. I don't know why he scooped. Rage quit? I don't know, but we'll take it. We're 2-3. We have a shot at 3-2 and finishing. I don't know if he played his Drowner there. I mean, he doesn't instantly win or anything like that, especially because I can make another dragon next turn, and I also have Arlen in my hand. But he was not dead. I mean, we were at 3 life, so well, we were going to draw pretty well from there on out. So maybe we would have won, but we won anyway. So either way, right? We are 2-2. Excuse me. And we have the chance to go 3-2, which means we at least break even. Right now, we're not breaking even, but hopefully we can win. So thanks for watching. I'll see you for the final match, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.